So let's begin today's session. Shubhadeep, can you hear me? Bonsoir. Shubhadeep, can you hear me? Oh, okay. Just uh, did Shubhadeep send any someone wants to join? Yeah, Mahruf, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shubhadeep, did you send any message? I couldn't get it. So if you're not able to speak, then you could just write it, okay? Because I think I missed it. So, all right. So, Mahruf, bonsoir. And do you have anything to ask, Mahruf, regarding any of our previous discussions?
Telling, sir, give me 1 minute.
Okay. Take your time. No problem.
Sir, can you revise the words once?
Yes, absolutely. I was just going to say that only. That today we are going to do a bit of verbs because the verb document that I have already provided, that PDF, that long PDF in our group, we haven't started it yet. Okay, we haven't started it. So we'll today we are going to start with this verb document. I have already marked it again. I have already marked it in our group. So what I want you, Mahroof, is to open the that PDF. Okay, open that PDF and just you know take a look. I have discussed two of the most important verb groups there. Hmm. The IR group and the third group, which is extremely important. It consists of the irregular verbs. So we have already started with the first group. Okay, there are three verb groups in French, which are these groups are made based on the verb ending. Okay, the verb ending means the base form of the verb has a particular ending. So it depends on the verb ending. So we have already started with the first group. Okay, and and so today we'll start with the second group, the IR group. It is a very easy group, probably the easiest, which has got no exceptions whatsoever in this group. Okay, all the verbs are same in this group. Like if I give you one conjugation, one you based on that conjugation you can do all the other verbs. So I've already cited one example in the group, that is the verb finir. Okay, FINIR, finir, which means to finish. Okay, so can you see that, Maru? Have you opened this page?
Yes, sir.
So finir, which means to finish. Now, as you know, every word has a name. That is a base form. Okay, and this base form cannot be used with the subjects. Okay, so the subjects. What are the subjects in French, Maruf? First, you tell me, Maruf, what are the subjects in English? what are the subject pronouns in English, and then tell me what are their French equivalents. That means which is the first person singular, which is the second person singular, which is the third person singular or plural, and then we'll come to their French equivalents. So let's start.
Sir, first person singular I.
Very good. And what's the French equivalent? How do you say that in French? How do you say that in French? It will be it will
J.
be je.
Z.
Je.
Z. Z.
Je. Je. Okay. Pretty good. So je. Then what's the second person singular?
B.
No. Second person singular is you.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Good.
You. Now in French, Maruf, when we are referring to a second person, singular, second person singular, an individual person, not more than, we have got two ways of referring or approaching that person. So one is by using to. We can address that person using to, which is informal, casual way. When you okay, so we use this method. We use this to when we know that person. We have a good familiarity with that person. You can use it with your friends, people of your age. Okay, and with whom you're familiar, your family members. Okay, so you can use to with them. But there is another way of addressing a second person singular, an individual, by using vous, which is vous, V-O-U-S, vous.
Boo.
Okay, which is more formal. Do you have the list of the subject pronouns in front of you, Maru?
Yes, sir.
Because you have it, yeah. You have the verb thing open in front of you, so obviously you can see the subjects as well.
Mm.
So je is first person, I. Okay, and then for second person singular, that is you, when a singular you, not plural, there are two options. One is tu, another is vu. Tu is the formal, informal, sorry, informal or the
Informal.
casual. Yes, and vu is the formal one. Okay, now that's how we classify like that: formal, informal, formal, informal. But there are lots of cultural nuances and things that take place, and things can like that boundary can diminish between this tu and vu, that formal informal boundary, and things can happen. So we'll come to that gradually. So for now, just remember tu is informal, vu is formal. So you must choose your second person singular carefully depending on the context. And if you're not certain, okay, like in any situation you're in a situation and you're hesitating whether to, like, the safest way is to go with vu. Okay, vu.
Yes.
But yeah, now it depends. Now there are a lot of, so we'll come to that. Now third person singular, it will be he or she in English. He or she. So in French it's going to be il or elle, right? Il or
L
elle.
or L.
Yes, il or elle. Now, il is the third person singular for masculine, that is he, and L is the feminine one, she. But il and L can also represent a non living thing, an object. Okay.
Sir,
So in
please
that
can the
case,
spelling?
il and L.
Yes, sir.
In that table, Maharuf, where you're seeing the word finir, right?
Yes.
On the left hand side of the table, you see il and L. It is given, no, I L il and E double L E L.
Okay, okay.
That il is the third person singular, he, and L is the feminine singular, that is she. But other il and L can also represent a non-living thing or an object. So in that case, if the object has a masculine gender, as you know that in French, every noun, every naming word has a gender. So if the object has a masculine gender, we are going to replace it with il, and if the object has a feminine gender, we will replace it with L. Okay, il and L. Okay, so they can be translated as he or she or it. Okay. Now we move to the plural part. So starting from the beginning, we have got nous, nous, which means we, first person plural, and it is the plural form of je. Je becomes nous. And then we have got vous, which is the second person plural when there is more than one person. That means you or you all, something like this. And now, when we are talking about second person plural in French, Maruf, we don't make that difference, in terms of formal and informal. So whether we are addressing a second person group, more than, if we are addressing a second person plural, irrespective of whether it's formal or informal, we are going to use vous. Okay, like you all. So if you're using it for your friends, like where are you all going? Okay, so you're going to use vous here only. Okay, and if you're using it for your colleagues in your office with whom you have a formal, dealing and like that, then also you'll use vous, because in the plural form there is no difference. So vous means you or you all, second person plural. Okay, but when it's singular, when there is one person I'm addressing to, second person singular, we have to make this difference: tu or vous. Tu is informal, and vous is formal,
Formal.
more polite. More polite, yes.
What does singular, not the plural?
Which one? The vous one.
Singular. Singular one. Tu
Yes.
the casual or
Who
who
is the
the
formal?
formal one.
Yeah, exactly. Tu is casual, who is formal. And when it's second person plural, we don't have any other form for inform. We don't differentiate like that as such. Who, we do, but there is no separate form for that. So it's who only. Whenever it's second person plural, it's gonna be who, irrespective of whether the persons to whom you're addressing, they are like very close, or with whom you have a casual relation, for informal relation, or it's something formal, official. Okay. Now we come to the third person plural form. That is il and el. Basically, it's just the pluralized version of third person singular. We've just added an extra s at the end, and they'll be pronounced pretty similar. Il and el. The final s that we're adding, it's not always going to be, silent like this. We do pronounce it. We do pronounce it. We'll get to see that, but not always. Okay. So it will be pronounced like that: il and el only. So these are the subject pronouns. We start with je, that is I, then tu,
Yeah.
that is
You.
you, informal or casual. Then we have il and el, that is he or she, and also it, if it's an object. Then we have got nous, that is we. Then we have got vous, which is the second person singular, formal, official form, and the second person plural. And finally, we come to il and el, the pluralized form, which means they. Now, what is the difference between this il and l, ILS and ELLES? Il, the first form, is used when we are referring to a third person plural group, and that group consists of all male persons, or it's a mixed group, male and female. So, until and unless anything is mentioned as such regarding the gender of the group, we go for the il form, ILS, okay, which tends to be the mixed one, male as well as female. Okay, but if it is evident, if it is said, if it is evident from the context that the third person plural group consists of all female persons, then we have to use L, ELLES. Then we can't use il. Okay, it has to be L.
Il
Okay,
for the male
il for all male or a mixed group, male and female,
or mixed group. Okay.
and L only for feminine plural. Okay. Anything you have to ask from this till now, Maru?
Yes. All three.
Yes, Maru, anything you want to ask? Then we'll move to the conjugation.
No, sir, you can move.
Okay, so take a look at the verb Maru. It's an IR ending verb. Did you attend the classes, Maru, when we did the ER verb?
Sir, I can't remember. Can you forward
Oh,
the PDF?
okay, sure, sure. I'll forward it. So in this group, Maharuf, you see, it's an IR ending verb. That means the base form of the verb, the basic form of the verb ends with the letters I and R. Okay. So from this ending, we can identify the verb that it's a second group verb. It's an IR verb. Now, as I told you, there are three verb groups. Okay. So the first group is ER ending group, where all the verbs end with the letter combinations ER. And here in this group, all the verbs will end with the letter combinations IR because it's an IR ending group. Okay. Now, um, now what's going to happen? How to use an IR ending verb or an IR regular verb? Okay, it's very easy, super easy. I have given one example. The verb is finir, which means to finish. So finir is the name of the verb. It gives us the action. Okay, what action the verb does, or what is the name of the verb? That means what action it does. It's okay, and nothing else. It doesn't give any other information on the verb, like in which tense it is, like present, past, or future, or who is the subject of the verb. We don't get any information as such. Okay, but this form is also very important, the IR ending form, the infinitive form of the verb. But when we are using a word with directly with the subject, you've seen the subject pronoun just now in French. We can't use this form. So if you want to say I finish my work, you cannot say je finir, FINIR. You cannot put that form directly with it. Okay. So what we have to do, if we are using this verb in the present tense, we have to change the verb ending. The base form of the verb, the name of the verb, that ending part has to be changed. And this change that we are going to bring into the ending of the verb, this is typically for the present tense. Okay. If we are using the verb in the past tense or in the future tense, we'll have to follow different some other methods, other techniques. Okay. So what we are doing basically, you see that IR ending is changed. So instead of the IR ending, what we are writing, Maruf, what changes are happening? So finir, this is the spelling. IR ending has to be changed. The rest, fin. So if you remove the IR ending from the word finir, what remains with you is FIN. Fin, this portion. This is what we call the verb stem. After removing the ending, what remains with us is the verb stem. Or in French, we call it le radical. Okay. So this is a radical. Now, with the radical, the IR, since the IR ending is gone, what new endings are coming? Can you tell me, Maru? You have the document in front of you, so it's no big deal for you.
So,
What other endings are we bringing instead of IR? IR is removed, and instead we're putting some other endings. So, what are these endings?
the RE.
Could you come again, Maru? I didn't get. R, what did you say? I think,
The RE, the ending word.
no, no. The first page of the document, Maru. The IR word, finir. FINIR, finir. What is happening to that verb?
To finish. To,
So the IR ending is changing. So instead, what is happening? What changes is happening?
The change,
Hmm? That IR ending is not there anymore, right? When we are using it with the subject.
so there finished IS. Here,
Sorry.
here finish.
Sure.
The
So what change is happening there at the end, Maru?
IR is replaceable to IS.
Yes, and the pronunciation will be je fini.
Mm.
Okay, that S will be silent. Okay,
The
so when you're using the verb in the present tense, according to first person singular, it will be je fini. Okay, then IR changes to that particular form, IS. Or you can also think like this, that R is removed and an S is, brought at the end. What with the two? What is the form with two? Is it same or it's any different?
same same.
The same. So the pronunciation will be the same. Tu fini. You finish. What happens with third person singular, Maru? Is it the same or it's any different?
It's different. It's IT.
It will be IT, but the pronunciation will be the same. It will be fini. Okay,
Mm.
fini. So il fini, elle fini. He finishes or she finishes. Okay. And of course, these are not complete sentences. We need to add up something after that. Okay. And then in the new form, what's happening? New form, we are adding something a little more different. So in new form, like we want to say we finish. So what will happen to the verb to the end of the verb?
So there SSOS.
S is ONS. So the pronunciation will be nous finissons, right?
Finisso.
Nous finissons.
No finisso.
Nous finissons. The last S will be silent, but that ON, that N is a nasal sound. So it's finissons. Nous finissons. Okay, nous finissons. Then with the vous form, it is vous finissez. Vous finissez. Vous finissez. And with the third person, it will be ils finissent. Elles finissent. Ils finissent. Elles finissent. Okay. So repeat after me, Maru. Je finis.
Yo fini.
Tu, tu finis.
Tu fini.
Il finit.
Il fini.
Elle finit.
Elle fini.
Nous finissons.
Nous finissons.
Vous finissez.
Vous finissez.
Ils finissent.
Ils finissent.
Elles finissent.
Elles finissent.
That's it. Okay. This is an IR regular verb in simple present tense. You just got to change that IR ending, which is there at the end of the base form or the infinitive form of the verb, and you got to change an IR regular verb just like this, following the Fini model, and you got to put it in the present tense. Okay. So now, Maharuf, just go through this document once again. If you have anything to ask, please come up, and then what you're gonna do is you see on the second page of this PDF, I have given a table of the most, which includes some of the most common IR regular verbs. Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple of verbs from there, and you're going to put these verbs in a table form, just exactly the same way as the verb finir is presented in the document, and you're going to write it in the present tense, following the same finir model. Okay, so so go to the second page, Mahan. Once you're done looking at it, once you're done revising it in your mind, let me know. Then I'll give you one. Yes, Maruf. Anything you want to ask?
No, sir.
Okay, then come to the document, Maruf. Go to page number 2 of the document and take a look. So right now, Maruf, you're going to use the first verb given in the second verb of the table, that is remplir, which means to fill or to fill in, like filling in a place or filling in a something. Okay, to fill. Then the next verb is choisir, which means to choose.
Sir,
Choisir.
wait. Sir, which one? Which?
Same PDF, Maru, second page.
Say-
There is a table given of IR ending verbs along with their English translations, right?
Yes, sir. I ending words. I found it. Sir, the last one you marked in the group, that PDF. So
Yeah, that one only. Yeah.
okay, sir.
Okay, so come to page number 2 and you see there is a table given, right? A table of IR ending verbs given, right, with the English meaning.
Yes, yes.
So the second verb of the table, remplir, which means to fill, and the third one, choisir, to choose, and and punir, to punish. So these three verbs, okay, you are going to use right now exactly the same way we have done. We have used finir. Okay, so start doing it, Maruf. I'm giving you some time. Exactly following the finir model, you're going to make a table and you're going to use these verbs: remplir, choisir, and punir. These are very common IR regular verbs. Start doing it. When you're using these verbs in the present tense, changing the IR endings of each of these verbs, okay, according to the subject, and you know how to do it because you've just seen how we use an IR regular verb, like you've seen the model of the verb finir, so how things are done. So, have you understood, Maruf, what you have to do, what I've asked you to do?
So, yeah.
Okay, okay.
I have to write the table, no?
Yes, you have to write these verbs exactly the same way as we have used, like finir, exactly the same way. Are you able to do it, Maruf? Or you are getting lost?
No, sir, I do.
Okay, perfect.
So what was the pronunciation of to punish?
That is pioneer, pioneer,
Junior.
pioneer, pioneer. Yes, Maruf, how far you have progressed?
Sir, I turned the to grow old, wheeler.
Um, no, I said remplir, choisir, and punir. Okay, so you have done VAB.
Yes.
Okay, okay. How many left?
Last five or four. Right.
Oh no, no, no. I asked you to do only three.
Okay, okay.
Remplir, choisir, and punir.
So I have to make sentences about this.
No, no, no. Just use the verb in the present tense. Just not full sentence writing.
Sir, okay, I done.
Okay. So Maruf, how you going to share your writing? Like, are you going to send it in the class group so that I can see? Can you just take a picture and send it, post it in the class group so that I can see it?
Oh, sir, I can send you in personal WhatsApp.
So you're sending me in personally on WhatsApp.
Yes.
Okay.
So what?
Can you share your screen, or will it be difficult, like doing it that way?
Okay, sir, I send in the group only.
Okay.
Sir, I have to make it into singular or present tense. Present tense.
In the present tense, yeah. Have you sent it, Maharu?
So 2 minutes, I send you.
Okay, okay. Take your time.
I send it.
Okay. So I'm just gonna see it and gonna discuss. Okay. So let's see. This one, this one page, Maru.
Yes, sir.
This one page, this one.
Sir,
But you have to do it in a table form, no, just like finir. You know, you have to use the verb in the present tense according to all the subject pronouns. You know, just the way the verb finir has been done. You know, in this in the document with all
okay.
the
Okay.
subject pronouns.
Oh, sir. Okay, I understand. Understand. So give me 5 minutes. I do send it.
Okay. So, okay.
Sir, can you see okay, I am doing in the right way or not?
Okay. So are you sharing your screen, Maru?
So I
Or yes?
send in the group.
Okay. All right. All right. Just a minute. Yeah, Maru, but you're not changing the endings. The IR form is
Oh,
to be changed, no?
okay, sir.
And in the new form, it is not EZ. Take a look at the word finite carefully.
I have to change the. Sir, I understand. So can you check?
Yeah. Just a minute. The third person singular, Maru, the il and the l form, that you haven't changed. It
Oh,
is still all right. But in the new form is correct. But what you have done in the VU form, Maru, take a look, you have missed the L. And in the il and the l form, that is the third person singular form, you have missed the spelling is incorrect.
yes,
Wrong,
sir.
please, is the basic form of the word. So you just have to change that IR portion. Everything else will remain the same. Remplir, REMPLIR. Only the IR portion changes. REMPL, this portion, the stem will remain intact. Just,
Oh,
okay.
REMPL.
REMPL, this will remain intact. Only the IR ending is going to be removed and changed.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir, can you check? I done the two choose is what's the name?
Okay, wait. It's Shwazi. Just a minute.
Sazi, Sazi.
In the tu and the ill form, what have you done, Maru? Take a look.
Chew.
In the tu form and the ill and the l form, third person singular form. The verb is choisir. Okay, Choisir. So that ir ending will be removed and changed. Everything else will remain same. Chois. This will be the stem of the verb. It will remain intact. Only that ir ending will change.
Chois only.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. That ir ending will only change. Okay. Chois. This will remain intact.
Sir, check the last one.
Okay.
Punish. Puni-
Punir. Punish.
Punir. Punir.
Punir. Okay. Except the ill and the l form, it will be t, no, at the end, it.
IT. Yes.
Yes. Okay, otherwise it's perfect. This one, okay, it's nearly perfect. Except that ill and l form where you have added s, it will be t at the end. Okay.
Okay.
Otherwise it's perfect. Good. All right. So that's how we use, IR regular verbs. So we'll be doing sentence constructions and all. So first of all, we just need to get used to with this kind of changing the ending of the verb into
Yes, yes.
different tenses. Then the sentence constructions will come. So we'll only deal with the present tense now. So just go through the other verbs. Try to practice so that this rule is set in your mind. Okay, you don't
Okay, sir.
mix it up with other verb groups. All right then, Maruf, Shubhadeep, if you can hear me and everyone. So take care and we meet next Friday as usual. Okay, au revoir. Bonne nuit,
Over, sir.
everyone.
Over.
Au revoir.